I'm gonna show you something very particular. It is psychometry kind of thing. And before we begin, I want you to write down a name of your close friend. And don't show it to me while you're writing. And when you're done, just place it face down on the table and close the cap. Okay. I have 4 other cards here. And don't forget the name. Give me your hand. I want to mix it up a bit, so even you don't know which is what. Close your hands like this, and top card is blank. Okay, close. Next one is blank too. Bottom one is blank. Go back. Top one is blank, but don't show me the other card. Go back. Is this person's name Jason? This is Bunny Star. I came up with this when I was really into psychometry kind of effects because I was a huge fan of Mark Spellman. For this, you're gonna need a Sharpie or anything you can write with and 5 business cards. In this case, I'm gonna use blank business cards, but you can use any business cards. You can even use blank cards if you want, but just to make you look more mentalist, stay off with the blank cards, just stick with good old business cards. For Bunny Star, you're gonna need 5 business cards. In this case, I'm gonna use 5 blank ones, but you can use any business cards. It is actually better to use a business card that has design behind and blank on the other side because you are going to mark it. In this case, I'm using blank ones, so I can't really mark on the front, so I have to nail nick. What nail nick is basically you're pressing on the paper like this. In this case, I pressed it really hard so you guys can see it. Like this. If you don't want to press it on the surface, you can always use this one. Just press your nail on the side of the card and just push it so you can tell this card from other 4 cards. And you're gonna start like this and ask your spectator to think of something and write it down on this marked card. Let's say they thought of chicken. And you're going to ask them to place it face down on the table. And now you're going to use one of Patrick Kuhn's move, which is making it seem like you're putting the card into the middle of the stack, but you're actually putting it on the bottom. You can learn it from Petrified, but I'm just gonna go through it briefly. What you're gonna do is riffle a few cards off and show them that you are on the middle. And when you're placing it in, you're going to release rest of the cards and put it on bottom, like this. And you're going to ask them for their hand, and when you're giving it to him, hold it edge of the stack like this and just hand it to him. And because this is tilting down, you can see whatever is written on the card. So from here, hand it to him like this. Then you can get a pic of the card. And from here, you're going to ask your spectator to just shuffle it until even they don't know what order it's in. And after that, let's shuffle a little more. After that, you're going to ask them to place their hand on top of cards like this. But before you do that, check out the top card, see if it's marked one or not. So in this case, it's not marked. So they put their hand on here like this, and they say top card is blank. And when they're placing the top card down, check out if this one is marked, and it's blank too. And check out this one. And if you're feeling ballsy, you can say, give me the bottom card. Don't say bottom card is blank, just in case if it's not. You can say, give me the bottom card. And if you don't see the marking, blank. If you see the marking, and you just go, rest of them is blank. So in this case, bottom card was blank. So you just say it's blank. And you already know the top card is blank too. So you go, top card is blank, but hold on to the last card, go back. And from here, you already know what's written on it. So you just divine it, chicken, and it's chicken. Bunny Star is actually a really easy effect. There's not much going on. All you have to do is control the card to the bottom and take a peek at it, and then constantly check if the top card is a marked card or not. And the reason I came up with this effect, the biggest reason, is because I really liked this sensing motion. I don't know why, but it looks really cool to me. So I started from there. I wanted to use this motion, so I combined it with psychometry and came up with this effect. And when you're doing it, when you're sensing the card, don't drag it too much, because you're sensing it 3 or 4 times and it gets a little boring if you drag it too much, so make it quick. Like, first one, take your time, and second one, maybe less time, and make it go faster and faster. And at the end, just to make it more dramatic, touch their hand like slightly like this, as if you are actually doing psychometry.